Now I'm gonna talk to you like you one of the homies, and you're just gonna have to eat that shit, dog. Because guess what? You can't print the docs without your boy. I'm gonna scratch all of that out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was kind of a little crazy. Scratch right here. Look, when you're in an office, this shit is just you're dealing with the bureaucracy. You're dealing with the wars that you have to deal with everyone in the office. So like if you have slow people, now you have to figure out that you're a weapon incompetence. That's what you are, dog. You can't do the job, so you hand the job out to other niggas to do, and that's not cool. You know what I mean? That's incompetency. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm very task oriented is how I get my job done. So when I'm in the office and I see that there's things that I don't like, I'm gonna point that shit out. But if you're in an office and you're comfortable with the incompetency that's another person in the office and they're just practically just getting a free check because you're doing everything, you know what I mean? That's what it's like working in an office. There's someone that's weaponizing confidence, and it's gonna be like they hired someone because they need someone to do the work that this motherfucker don't do. And you find out then that's you. So you're like, oh shit, I gotta figure out how this whole department works because there's no fucking department. What? Oh shit. And then they get a whole new shit, right? It's like they were used to one program, and that program had a system where two niggas was running it. The head guy in charge and the fucking gimp helping the head guy. Then you're like, yo, how can you not keep up? You've been doing this for 6 years. What? Crazy. But they can't. They're fucking gimbo. They're fucking simpo. Fucking bimbo in the brain, dog. Crazy. So you see all of that shit happen, and then oh shit, what happened to the head guy? Heart attack, clipped. You're like, yo, what? Now I'm stuck with the gimp and I gotta do all of this dolly. So then you have to figure out how the whole shit work without the sauce. Who had the sauce? The nigga with the heart attack had the sauce. Like crazy, dog. So now you have to figure out all of the information while getting no information. This is corporate America, dog. That's just like crazy. So, but like, if you're the new guy, you're not going to get the sauce to do your job because the head guy that had the sauce is out. And then the second in command doesn't know how to imbue the information that's in the bimbo's head. So you're like, what the fuck is happening here? So this is how corporate America is. They're going to throw you in the fire. You know what I mean? Like, if birth by flames is definition of this shit, that's what this is. They're gonna throw you in the fire, and if you become a sword that they can use, then good. But if you don't, get the fuck out the office. That's how this shit works. You really have to know what you're doing if you're coming into logistics. You fucking have to, dog. Like, you feel me? This is not a like, I'm gonna learn on the job and I'm gonna survive, because if you do that, you're gonna get fired within the first week, my nigga. That's just it's sink or swim in this shit. And that's corporate America. From I don't know how else to tell you niggas, but that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like if you have you ever felt on edge every fucking moment? That's what it is. Is like, am I gonna get fired because I couldn't make this fucking department work? And you know what I mean? Like that's what it's like, dog. It's the constant like, am I gonna get fired because I'm not ha kikiing with that motherfucker over there? Yes, go ha kiki with that nigga. That's what that is. You have to. It's like you have to play in a certain fashion where it's like I gotta moves over here, I gotta maneuver over here, I gotta make sure that I'm in a good light so I can get a raise later. I'm only 2 months in this motherfucker and I already commandeered a department. I commandeered that motherfucker because I had to. I had to. And this is what it's like. If you come in and the place is on fire and there's no water to put that bitch out, you better make water, my nigga. That's what, you feel me? When they hire cats, that's what they looking for. Can you put this fire out that's been raging for 20 years, my nigga? That's what they hire you for. And that's what I deal with every fucking time I walk into a business. Every time, dog. They could have a shit going right. It's running smoothly. Cool. But I see a flaw and I'm like, yo, this could work better this way. And then they're like, because you're new, And it's like a small company, they're not going to say shit you say. They say, shut up and take your check. That's what they do. You work with a bigger company. If you're cool with the person running the office and you're like besties with that motherfucker, then like, yeah, you can get shit done. You feel me? You have to be besties with the person running the office to get what you want done. So that's what you have to do when you're working in a bigger, if it's a company like a fucking mass corporation type shit, that's what you have to do. You have to fucking schmooze and maneuver up the fucking ladder chain. Like, it's with corporate America, it's really who you know, not what you know. Like, dead ass. You can know the shit, know how to do the job, and you have to make it look good to the head motherfucker. Be like, yo, I know how to do this shit. I can train these niggas, right? So then they make it seem that like, oh, this nigga knows what he's doing. And then you're doing the job and you're literally the fucking glue that keeps the shit from sinking. And then they're like, okay, we're going to move this nigga up. And then they move you up. And then you just hop around training other positions. But it's who you know. You smell me? That's how these offices work. You have to come in literally big dick swinging and taking over. And then it's going to show in upper corporate management. Be like, oh, this nigga's crazy. He took over the office. And I fucking did. And that's what you have to do when you walk in these offices. There's no fucking, I'm going to do this. I want to chill. I just want to do what I got to do and get my check. There's none of that, homie. You have to come in and take over and show that you know what the fuck you talking about. That you're not one of these gimbo monkeys in the office. You're not. You feel me? That's how you get ahead in office culture. It's a war. Oh, here's a little trick. Did you know that all Galaxy Android phones have a hearing accessibility? So then you can put your headphones in your phone, leave your phone on ambient sound. It listens to everything while your headphones are in. So this is what you do in the office. So you know that niggas aren't talking about you, aren't saying negative shit because now you know what they're thinking. That's what I do. Corporate espionage. Where she goes.